Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are going through each of the tourist attractions on Poppy Lane. Poppy Lane is the road that I built to navigate across the huge ocean that my husband and I spawned on in our world. So each and every one has its own story and how I built it and why I did it or whatever. So basically, I excavate underwater ruins, and that is all the tourist traps along Poppy Lane. Is that's what we're looking at. So the first one here we're gonna look at today is the mysterious complex. Here is the mysterious complex. We are going to arrive on foot because it's special. It's special to arrive on foot. When I saw this, I was truly floored. And because I've never played, I found out later, I've never played on anything but creative or peaceful, survival peaceful. So I had no idea that you have to, like, in real life, fight things when you get here. But this is one of my more favorite bridges. So we're gonna take the approach. Because when you get up here and you see, it's like very cool, right? I'm like very proud of this whole area. So I did remove all of the water using sponges. All of this water was a sponge removal. I have not handled the inside yet because, unfortunately, the Minecraft devs did not think it totally through, and I'm not being rude about this, but there's no stairs inside because you're swimming through it. However, the people who built this would have not been flying, I don't think. So I need to decide if I'm going to commit to a world where this is the correct, like it wasn't a dev, it wasn't a dev that built it badly, but indeed a world where they fly, or I need to go and rebuild, like I need to go build stairs, like I can't decide what I'm going to do about that yet. So until I decide, we're just going to enjoy the outside. This was a huge project. We're going to take the stairs down and then I'll give you a tour of the water bending. Well, really, the water bending is the most important part. That's what we're going to talk about. So my concept originally was that, oh, I just love these stairs so much. My concept here originally was that I wanted, oh, yes, and then you arrive and it's so cool. So here's the deal. My original concept was that I wanted the water to come out through the bottom and just populate the bottom section. However, I didn't want to disturb this much on this side of the floor. When I got down here and realized how far down I'd have to come to get to the bottom of the structure, I didn't want to disturb this much of the ocean floor. So I was going to leave this side as just a waterfall. But because there's so much water under the building still, which I had mixed feelings about removing for whatever reason, there's just so much water under here that it constantly populates fish. And so, because I wanted water in the final design, I had to add a lot more water to make sure that nothing would die as it populates. So this was a months-long project to even out the water bend it to its proper amount and quantity. I obviously have to come back and fix some of these stones, but that hasn't been the priority because it's taken months just to get all the water looking nice and at the same level and coming to the same place and all of this. I didn't take out this under section because that's where the stones stop. So I have to decide at this, and now I really like it is the thing. I was going to decide if I was going to rebuild, perfectly so that every pillar was the same. And then I thought, I don't actually know that every pillar was the same when they built this. They may have built it on a hill. And it seems like that is a realistic way to think about it. So I do really like the waterfalls on this side. I let them come out naturally from where the floor, where the ocean floor arrives. And it has a very cool organic look. I'm a huge fan of the water bending here. The next big project here will be to decide what to do with the inside. It hasn't been sponged out. It's filled with water. We have to decide what we're doing there. But we did find another little outbuilding, which I think is the utility building. I need to build stairs or something to get here. I haven't decided how I want to work this into the overall structure. Obviously, that guy is a mistake I haven't gone back to fix yet, and we're not going to fix it right now. But if you take this delightful walk, Bunny loves underwater tunnels. If you've seen other of my videos, you'll see this as a common theme in my designs. This, I believe, is the groundskeeper's building. if I could, I would populate it with tools, a bed, a small apartment. You know, this would be a studio apartment for the groundskeeper. You could imagine this being a beautiful complex. Like when you see, this is up high really from the castle complex, and you'd take this stroll, you see how the sand comes down, you know? So this would have been an interesting commute, really, along the ocean floor to come here. But I didn't want to disrupt more of the, you see, I had to take out a little bit to put this where I wanted it. So I didn't want to disrupt more of the ocean floor than was necessary. So this is the complex here. We're going to go up these stairs. So you'll see how you come out on the road complex. Bunny's insane. I'm not really arguing with you. Like, I understand this is like an intense amount of thinking for such a simple construction. But here we are. So you come up here, or you can walk. So you can walk along the top. I used the seaweed here a long time ago when it was only so many across. But then I added this because it was just too tight. After once I had been, widening roads all over the place, it just felt so tight to only have 3. So now it has 4. And oh my God, I'm sorry. And I haven't gone back to fix this yet. So that's the mysterious complex. I am pretty jazzed about it. I will be honest with you. I try to use the mysterious complex bricks when a road is leading to or from the mysterious complex so that you know what's coming. But that is not a perfect system and did not happen the whole time. So this is what it looks like, the whole thing. I do have to fix these holes right here, and I will, but they're the only way I have to look in right now, so I haven't fixed them, and that was a mistake. All of this is fixable. I think I broke all this stuff before we moved to creative, and it was easy to fix, and so I left it. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking to the end. Like and subscribe for more content. Part 3 is on the way. Have a great day, guys.